Welcome to Stoic Daily Stoicism. In today's video, we are going to talk about something that most men will never fully understand, yet once you see it clearly, it will completely change the way you look at women and attraction forever. Every man has at some point wondered what really makes a woman feel attracted. Why does she choose one man while ignoring another who seems just as good, if not better? The truth is, attraction is not always about looks, money, or charm. In fact, psychology shows us that women respond to deep, hidden triggers that are often invisible to the average man. And once you understand these triggers, once you recognize the psychological switches that create attraction, you'll no longer be confused when women act in ways that seem illogical. Instead, you'll know exactly what's happening beneath the surface. So in this video, we're going to break down 6 hidden female triggers that every man must understand. These are not obvious things. They're subtle, often unspoken, and most men never notice them. But once you do, you'll be able to navigate attraction with clarity, confidence, and power. Let's dive right into it. Trigger number 1, the power of emotional presence. Most men assume attraction comes from flashy qualities, the best car, the best physique, or the sharpest wit. But women, at their core, are wired to respond to something far more subtle. The depth of your presence. Presence means when you are with her, you are fully there. Not half scrolling your phone, not glancing around the room, not thinking of what clever thing to say next, but rooted in the now. Deeply engaged with her as if the rest of the world has faded away. In today's distracted society, genuine presence has become rare. Most men are mentally fragmented, multitasking, or preoccupied. That's why the man who shows calm attentiveness immediately feels different. He radiates strength without even trying. Why it works. Psychological lens. Women are biologically attuned to sense where a man's attention flows. When you direct it fully toward her, she feels valued and prioritized. Studies in psychology show that focused attention activates emotional bonding mechanisms in the brain. It's less about what you say and more about the emotional experience you create. Think about it. How many times has a woman said, "He just doesn't listen" about a partner? Contrast that with the rare man who makes her feel heard. He becomes unforgettable. Stoic insight Marcus Aurelius once advised, confine yourself to the present. The Stoic knows that mastery of the present moment is mastery of self. When you bring this principle into interactions with women, you emit an energy of calmness, certainty, and groundedness. Practical example, picture a date. She's describing her struggles at work. The average guy is half listening, waiting to reply or impress. But the man with presence listens deeply, nods, asks thoughtful questions. That sounds challenging. How did you handle it? This simple response, paired with undivided attention, makes her feel truly understood. Common mistakes. Most men think they must perform, tell stories, crack jokes, dominate the conversation. But the silent power of presence often outweighs verbal fireworks. Presence, then, is not passive. It is active. It says, "I am here. I see you. I value this moment." That emotional charge sparks a deep attraction few men ever tap into. Trigger number 2. The magnetic pull of mystery of presence makes her feel safe. Mystery makes her feel intrigued. Humans are hardwired to chase the unknown, and women especially are drawn toward men who are not immediately transparent. Mystery doesn't mean being secretive or manipulative. It means holding back just enough, revealing yourself gradually, and letting curiosity do the work. Why it works from a psychological standpoint. The human brain craves novelty and uncertainty. Dopamine, the chemical of desire, spikes not when rewards are guaranteed, but when outcomes are unpredictable. This is why cliffhangers keep us glued to stories, and why a man who reveals himself layer by layer is far more captivating than one who spills everything at once. Stoic Angela Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." Applied here, she feels she has fully figured you out in the first meeting, her mind closes. Mystery leaves the door open, keeps her imagination alive. Practical example, instead of immediately sharing every detail about your life, you mention something intriguing but leave space. I once spent a year in a place that completely changed how I see people. Then smile and move the conversation forward. This sparks curiosity. She naturally lean in, wanting to know more. What most men do wrong gover sharing. They reveal every fear, every story, every thought in the hope of connection. Ironically, this removes the sense of discovery. Attraction thrives on curiosity. Give her reasons to wonder, okay? And she'll invest energy to understand you. Trigger number 3. Emotional leadership attraction is not built on logic alone. It's an emotional dance. Women are highly sensitive to the emotional states of those around them, and they are naturally drawn to men who can lead emotions instead of being controlled by them. This doesn't mean being cold. It means being the anchor in emotional storms, the one who sets the tone rather than reacts. Why it works. Emotional regulation is linked to perceived strength. Psychology shows that women subconsciously scan for signs of stability and self-control in men, because historically, this signals safety and reliability. If you can stay calm under pressure, laugh in adversity, or bring lightness to tense moments, you become magnetic. Stoic wisdom, Seneca wrote. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. A Stoic man doesn't crumble under imagined fears or petty frustrations. When a woman feels your unshakable calm, she senses leadership. Practical examples. She's anxious about an upcoming challenge. Instead of matching her stress, you bring ease. I get it, it's tough. But you've handled worse. You've got this. Your calm energy subtly transfers to her, making her feel secure and drawn toward you. What most men do wrong. Many men either overreact emotionally or completely shut down. Both extremes kill attraction. The balance is regulated emotion. You feel, but you steer the experience. Trigger number 4. The silent signal of purpose. Man without direction feels like a ship drifting at sea. Women sense it instantly. Conversely, a man with purpose, no matter how small, emits an aura of strength and inevitability. Why it works. Evolutionary. Psychology suggests women have always sought men who demonstrate forward motion, because purpose signals resourcefulness, leadership, and resilience. A man anchored in purpose doesn't cling to a woman for validation. He invites her into a life already in motion. Stoic lesson. Marcus Aurelius advised, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Purpose isn't talk. It's action. Practical example. You don't need to be a millionaire or world leader. Even pursuing a fitness goal, a passion project, or a mission to improve yourself signals drive. The difference is whether you are drifting or moving with intention. What most men do wrong, they make the woman their purpose. This creates pressure and neediness. Attraction withers. But when your life already carries momentum, she feels she's stepping into something greater, not carrying it on her shoulders. Trigger number 5. The balance of strength and warmth. Too much hardness and you seem unapproachable. Too much softness and you seem weak. The sweet spot is the paradox. Strong yet kind. Firm yet compassionate. Why it works. Women are drawn to complexity. A man who shows discipline, resolve, and backbone, yet pairs it with warmth, humor, or kindness activates both safety and excitement. Stoic perspective. Stoicism isn't coldness. It's strength balanced with humanity. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about practicing justice, kindness, and humility while never losing discipline. This balance creates an aura women intuitively admire. Practical example. Hold your boundaries firmly, but express them with calm respect. You can laugh with ease but remain composed when tested. That blend is rare and unforgettable. Trigger number 6. The energy of self-sufficiency. Siphonly. Women are profoundly drawn to men who radiate independence. This doesn't mean isolation, it means your sense of worth, happiness. and identity do not depend on external validation. Why it works psychology shows people are magnetized to those who don't need them, but choose them. When you operate from self-sufficiency, you naturally project abundance. Instead of chasing, you attract. Stoic Epictetus taught that true freedom is wanting nothing outside your control. The man who embodies this principle is free, unshackled, and deeply attractive. Practical example. You enjoy her presence, but if she cancels, your world doesn't collapse. You continue your path. That quiet indifference to outcome makes her lean in harder. Because women instinctively value what doesn't beg for their approval. Conclusion: attraction isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about embodying qualities that resonate with timeless human psychology and Stoic strength. To recap, the 6 hidden triggers are emotional presence, mystery, emotional leadership, purpose, balance of strength, and warmth, self-sufficiency, master. These, and you won't need to chase women, will feel the difference in your presence and be drawn naturally. Remember, it's not about what you look like, what car you drive, or how much money you have. It's about how you carry yourself, the energy you bring, and the way you lead both yourself and those around you. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more daily Stoic insights, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next, Tim.